everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Joni with This Busy Mama, and today I have a small kind of Goodwill haul for you. We have a few things to show you, so we're going to get started here. First up, I have a grab bag with two owl wall hangings in there. Oh, we're a little close. So these are pretty big. They're like 12 inches by 7, I think, across. And you can use these as a basket, or you can hang them on your wall. Like it's a wall basket. Like people create these wall murals from baskets. So that's what you would do with this. And you could just stick it on a nail, or the person before this had like the tacky stuff that you put on there and they stuck it to the wall that way. But I got two of those for, this is $2.29, but pink stickers were half off, so I paid like $1.15 for both of those, and I'm gonna sell them for $12 each in my Etsy store. So if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of sourcing at Goodwill. I look for vintage items that I can flip for a profit in my Etsy shop. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so our next thing is a pretty cool wooden round box, and this was made in the Soviet Union. You can check out the painting there, and that is all carved in there. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see the lines there where it's carved, and it's painted and carved on the outside too. And on the bottom that says foreign made, and then very lightly over here it says made, oh it's upside down, made in Soviet Union. And then we have the numbers over here that probably tell who made it or what number it was in the style of this that they made, maybe, I don't know. And then it looks like somebody has a price tag on there also. Somebody sold it at one time, it looks like. But the inside is wood. It's all wood, carved wood. Pretty cool. We paid $3.39 for this, and I'm gonna sell it for $25 in my Etsy shop. Now this next thing is kind of a marriage of three things. Now this is a marriage of two different fairy lamps, the top and the bottom, but they aren't quite matching. And then they are attached to this metal candlestick. So I'll show you up close here. This has these pretty little frosted flowers on it, and inside you can even still see that is pointy metal right there, so you can actually stick your little tea light down on that. You could actually use a bigger candle in here too, I guess, but I would use a candlelight or a tea light candle in there still. And then this top, I am not sure what this is called. I looked at so many different types of glass today, and I couldn't believe how many makers of glass there are. Like the early American press glass, there's so many. Pages and pages and pages. I'm sure this is made by one of them. This is like a diamond point and fan maybe, but this fits on here. And you put your tea light in here, and at night this is going to flicker and shine all over your walls, and it's going to be so pretty. And with the flowers and the metal and the glass together, I think this is really kind of a boho style little candle light. It's pretty cool. I paid $3.10 for that, and I'm going to sell it for $40. Next I have this little vase, and the closest thing I could come to with this was Nemaji. It's not marked Nemaji. It does have a little 40 on the bottom of it, but most Nemaji stuff, if not all Nemaji, is marked on the bottom with the Nemaji stamp, and this is not. So we're just calling it Nemaji style. And it's a miniature little thing. It's about 3.5 inches tall, and it is old. It's got, you can see where the glaze is coming off of the inside here. Sorry about my nails. This nail polish didn't hold up for anything. It's missing some glaze inside here too. Actually, it's not missing the glaze inside. It's only missing glaze on the outside right here. On the back side is what I would call it, because this side is definitely more colorful than this side. So, but I paid 50 cents for this, and I'm going to sell it for $15. Next I have this vintage wall pocket made in Japan, and it is, I like this color up here. This is like one of my favorite colors, and I love adding little accents of that color around my house. Even my back door is that color. So this is really, really cute, and I may end up just putting it on my back wall. If it doesn't sell, I may use it. It is made in Japan, and it is like a terracotta or clay, and I bought this for $3.39, and I'm going to sell it for $15. It's about 7.5 inches long, about 4.5 inches wide. Let's see, next I have a Brin's. I'm not sure if this is a creamer or if this is a pitcher, just a little pitcher. I could not find this design anywhere. This actually, if I can get the camera to focus, this actually looks like an applied design, like a decal of some sort. I don't know what it is. If you know what this is, please let me know in the comments. That looks like a queen. She's got like a crown on her head. So I don't know what this is, but, and this glaze on here, this is a mistake. I shouldn't have bought this, is what it boils down to. The glaze on this is ugly, but maybe somebody will like it. Maybe this is a collector piece of some sort. I don't know. Is missing some of the glaze right here. It does not really feel chipped. It just feels like it's missing glaze, or some of the brown glaze has overlapped into it or something. It's just not right. But it is marked Brin's. It's upside down. Pittsburgh, PA, made in Japan. And then it has the numbers here. But I couldn't find this anywhere that I looked. We bought it for $1.09. I'm gonna sell it for $5. I'm gonna try. Next is this beautiful daisy and button dish. It's a rectangle, and it's about 7 inches by 4 inches, and it did have gold trim at one time around the edges, as you can see here. That's pretty much faded off of there. There are a couple of chips on 2 of the corners, right here and right here. But this thing just sparkled, and I had to get it. It turns out, I am guessing, if this glowed, it would be early American press glass. But it does not glow. So whether that means that it's not, I'm not positive. I went through all of the pages of the berry bowls, which is what this would be considered, on the Early American Press Glass Society pages, and I could not find this exact dish. There were similar ones, but they were bigger. They weren't this size. So anyways, I paid 50 cents for this. I'm gonna sell it for 19 in my Etsy shop. I just thought it was so pretty. I love the way it sparkles. You could use it for butter. You could use it to just put your keys in, your rings for in the bathroom, wherever, you know, you could use that everywhere and just add a little bit of sparkle. The next thing that caught my eye at Goodwill was this beautiful lattice weave ceramic plate, and it is all hand painted. Even has paint on the little ropes here, and it has little handles, and it is made in Spain. Even on the rim on the bottom, this is all woven too. I just can't imagine the amount of work that goes into making one of these. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's way simpler than anything else, but this just looks like so much work to me, and it's so pretty. I paid $3.09 for this, and I'm going to sell it for $25. I don't know if you can tell how big it is, but it's about 8¼ inches in diameter. It's a pretty cool piece. Next, we are going from Spain to Mexico. This is pottery. It's salt glazed pottery, and it is marked Mexico on the back, and it has this little tag taped on the back of it. Now, this little tag says, "This pot is typical of salt glazeware found in the 17th century foundations unearthed at Williamsburg. After years of research, we are offering these salt glazed pieces. Each form shaped by hand, the body burned to stone, the salt glaze fused on at white heat. Make this ware unequal in the field of ceramics. J. E. Maloney, Potter, Lightfoot, Virginia. Visitors welcome." And then when you flip it over, it shows you where that's from. And this is Salting the Kiln at Factory on Route 60. So I looked that up, and it turns out that it is Williamsburg Pottery in Virginia that sold potteries from all over the world in their shop. So more than likely, this was sold in Williamsburg Pottery. But this is made in Mexico. This is all hand painted, salt glazed Mexican pottery. And it looks like you could hang it on the wall, but the hole on the back is really small. I suppose you could get a nail through there, but it might chip off some of this on the back. Anyways, it's pretty cool. It's about 7 3/4 of an inch in diameter. I paid $5.69 for this, and I'm going to sell it for $20. Next, we have this little blue, cobalt blue, blown glass swan, and it has the wings, and they're not applied. They are part of the blown glass here. So I paid $3.39 for this, and I'm going to sell it for $20. It's really pretty. There's no chips, no cracks. It's all in good shape. And our final thing is this Tupperware set. Now there's 4 of them, and they're graduated sizes, except for the last 2. The last 2 are the same size. But this set of 4, I paid $12.95 for them, and they have the reminder window, and I'm going to sell these for $40. Like I said, there's a set of 4. They're in excellent condition, except this one is the worst one, I think. It just has some like scratches, as you can see there, scratches on the lid. They all have some scratches on the lid, but they're in really, really good condition for that. So, oh, and I wanted to tell you that the Loda from the last video, I got my silver test kit and I tested it and it was not silver. So I'm guessing it is copper because the inside has the green tarnish marks from where it had gotten wet and it tarnished green. Now I googled what metals tarnish green and the only thing that came up was copper. So I'm assuming that it is made out of copper. So with that being said, we are selling the Loda for $20 and that will be listed in the Etsy shop soon. I think everything in this video is already listed except for the Tupperware, I think, and the Blue Swan, and those will be listed very shortly. So they may be listed by the time you get to see this video. Well, I just want to thank you all for watching, and if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I post a video. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.